opera, Days of Our Lives. DISHIN Days, that's us. And of course, we can't recap this wonderful week of days without some wonderful folks. Starting way, way far over to my left, the lover and founder of the Billy Flynn Fan Club.
Yes, exactly.
Mark J. Freeman. Oh, my camera's over here. I forgot.
Yes.
Hi, Mark J. Freeman.
We're in a different studio.
I wear my lights.
And yeah. Oh wait. Oh, that's me.
See? I know. I was like, what's that music?
I was like, oh, there's more music. And of course, my chocolate twin,
James Lott Jr.
and my vanilla sister in the house.
My albino.
Who are you?
Teresa
Jen
Donovan.
Lilley.
Yeah, Teresa Donovan.
Those are fighting words. Actually, she's getting more docile.
Well, yeah, she's
Domesticated. It's getting domesticated.
She is very domesticated. Listen, she was getting her Martha Stewart on.
She was getting Martha Stewart on.
She has gotten that townhouse all kinds of
You sure
decorated.
did.
Don't we love how it was like, at least Brady had the line, wow, you move fast, Teresa. But
Yeah.
I remember that day of shooting, we were like, so wait, we had sex 4 times, and then I asked if I can order some furniture, and then the next scene it's
There.
like,
It's there.
Right.
what?
Yeah. The timing is killing me on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna get into
Okay,
it.
perfect,
Time,
perfect.
because we all have lots to say.
Yes.
So, of course, thank you guys for tuning in live. If you haven't already, make sure you like us, follow us on Instagram, DISHIN Days.
Just gonna go for it.
It's fine.
I waited till we were
He
on
loves
there at
fudge.
least.
Oh.
Just once again interrupting me.
Delish.
Oh my God, that's right. You're not
Yeah, Jen.
Oh, Jen.
FYI, anytime Tony talks, interrupt so he can't use it on his reel.
Oh, okay. Well, I got my earrings off just in case you want to fight.
Ooh.
Bam! And also, we're all dressed very festive because it is the week of Christmas, so
Yes.
we wanted to give you guys some holiday cheer. And we're going to do that. Some of us are extra
Uglier than
festive.
others.
Extra
They're not
festive.
ugly.
It's kind of cute, actually.
It is cute. You have
That's
it
the
belted
thing with
and
ugly
everything.
sweaters is now they're cute.
They're kind of getting cute. They're meant to be
They're making them
ugly.
cute.
If they're
Yeah.
worn correctly with
Yeah.
the belt.
This is
belt.
true.
Right.
This is true. All right, so let's dive right into it. It's now time to start.
DISHIN Days. You waited till I had fudge in my mouth.
When don't you
Rude.
have fudge in your mouth?
That's what I said.
I'm a married lady.
So we got to turn it.
Jen, will you do the honors of turning the hourglass for us?
Ready?
Because we're going to set it and forget it.
There we go.
Thanks, Jen Lilley. Look at that.
Perfect.
You're so strong. And look, how ironic.
strong.
You turned it so that your name is pointing towards you.
funny. You can see we're a little punchy today because it's the holiday season.
Yes.
It's
It's
the
hot, too.
holiday season.
Holiday season.
Go, Jen. Because I can't sing.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It should be tinsel time is here.
What is fleek?
Like,
On fleek?
Means it's like,
Like
you're
on point.
On point.
Oh, thank you.
Mark sweater's on fleek. Oh, it's about you.
Yeah, you said my sweater's on fleek.
It's a phrase they say now.
Wow.
Like your eyebrows
I
are on
should
fleek.
know this as a
I'm getting-
designer.
Yeah, I know, right? You should.
Good. So we're going to start off with My Girl Hope.
I was wondering if anyone paid attention to the Google Doc.
So-
I
Okay.
did. I went in there.
I just got there.
Start. I want to hear all
There
about
was
it.
something on there. I don't know what that meant. Yes, we're going to start with Hope and Rafe and the whole thing with Sierra. And okay, I'm not a fan of the storyline.
Really?
No.
No.
Well,
Oh man, I liked it.
I'm still a fan of Vigilante Hope.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
not. But see, this is my point in what I said last week. She's not now. Now she's back to Hope. You know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean?
I
No,
just-
let's break it down. Because don't talk about my aunt that way. But no, here's the
that is your
thing.
aunt.
What are
What is
we
it?
talking about? Because I feel like you mean because she cried?
No, I just don't. Well, here's what I said last week. Was that I feel like it's just so out there that she who has never been, like I said, if Sammy did what she's doing, I'd be like, okay, it's Sammy. But to have Hope do that is so far-fetched for me. She's a cop. The
Right.
fact that she held the gun on him and all this stuff is just like so out there.
Yeah, but
that
wasn't
it's-
it? This was the storyline where it was with Bo, right? Like
Yeah.
he kidnapped Bo or
But here's
something
the
like that,
thing
right?
is-
Oh yeah. Listen, I am a worship leader at my church. Jen Lilley speaking, not Teresa. Clearly. If someone did something to my husband or my sister, I would go AWOL postal on them.
No, it just
And see,
seemed.
and I feel like that
No.
was, like I said, that was a nice to me that was a nice change instead of seeing her being like breaking down and depressed and all that. Like, she's angry because she has lost all of this time with Beau, and these are the people who she feels like in her mind is responsible for that.
Yeah.
Here's my problem.
Go for it.
Because you guys know I love me some Hope and Kristen Alfonso, of course. That's my girl.
What? You do?
She's Black
I'm,
Hope.
I'm kidding.
Oh, it's like she
totally
knows.
kidding.
I know,
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, wait, she's a good actress. I totally bought it. I totally bought it. Okay, no, here's the deal. It just, the timing is so fast. So we barely got to see her really. I mean, Sierra was kidnapped on Monday, but
Right.
it's like.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm with you on
Yeah.
that.
Kinda
It was
weird.
like,
It's like,
who's
okay, here you go.
kidnapped now?
Right. But they didn't prolong it any kind of way. It's just kind of
I want to be kidnapped.
like. Kidnapped.
Well, first of all, they it's almost like they pushed her out of the room.
Yeah.
What made me laugh was how he collected the money really quick.
Yeah. And then
And
was like,
then-
peace out while they're crying.
Yeah. So and when he pieced out, he did a nice stroll down that long walkway.
Yeah.
And then did anyone else notice that he took his mask off?
No.
I noticed that.
I noticed that because I wasn't watching Hope and Sierra. I was watching him.
Oh, how funny.
And as he was walking back, he took his mask off, and I went, "Hope, go get him!" But she didn't hear me.
Well, she's with her daughter.
I missed
Her daughter.
that. I didn't
missed
see
it
that
too.
even happen.
Yeah.
That's-
That totally
think
all
I
But
fell
happened.
that's kind of good.
That totally all happened. And I well, I
It
thought
totally
it,
all happened.
I thought it was I thought it was strange that he wasn't like running,
No.
like trying to like get
Right.
out of there. And then B, I thought it was strange that he took his mask off. And then C, I thought it was strange that she just was not paying attention to any of that.
I think she was in shock. You know. Then.
I mean, I would have picked up the TV and went
I'm going
at
home.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not buying
But the
it.
set looked good, right?
I loved
No,
it.
I
I said
did
it was
like
the
I
best
was like,
thing about.
damn, stepping it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So
part I
you
did.
know, okay, so
Finally, the new sets are airing.
I
Oh,
told
so there you
them.
said. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know? Is that the area where we walk in?
Yes.
That's what I told them.
Yeah.
I was like, they were like, where did they find this warehouse? I was like, y'all, I think it's like where we walk.
So we're
in.
like the only ones on the lot, basically, on our side of the lot. So there's all this extra space that they've been using, and it's
okay.
so awesome.
Yeah. No, I said that last week. I said
Yeah.
it was the best part of the storyline.
Yeah.
I love that the location is the best part of the story.
I know. Wow.
I-
The
Well,
way
I
it
don't
was
know, I
shot, the
just
way
like
it
that.
was shot was
I
great.
liked
did like
it.
that.
I don't like, well, like, you know, and Billy said it when he was here yesterday, or last week.
course
It
you're
feels
gonna-
like yesterday.
Of course, you gotta listen to what Billy Flynn says.
No, but he was saying how that they aren't supposed to be saying what like that this happened yesterday.
Oh,
and
they've
this
been doing that
but
all
they've
this
been doing
week.
it all
They
week,
did.
and it's
All week.
frustrating because if you just say, "Oh, well, they just buried Beau," we get the idea. Then there's just this idea that it happened recently.
Yes.
But when you say it happened today, you're like, "What?
Or this
that all
morning.
happened
Yeah.
just today?" It's
Yeah,
so,
this was the weirdest day. The whole cast was talking about it.
Okay.
The
Oh,
whole
really?
time
Okay.
we were all. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have a wardrobe change, so Teresa and Brady are having sex again.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, how funny.
we hadn't had sex in so long, and then I was
Yeah.
like 4 times one day. Now my apartment's moved in.
Yeah, it just I get that they and I
Like
I,
the day with the boxes. Okay, the day with the no
Right.
power, the
Right,
boxes,
right.
and the move-in.
Right.
One day.
Just one day.
Yeah.
How?
Well,
Why?
we
What?
said before with the old writing that we
Yeah.
wished that the time would move faster. Again, be careful
Right.
what you wish for. Like
Right.
when I said
Oops.
I wish Jack would come out.
Cheers.
I mean,
Cheers, Amy.
right. No, but yeah, we wanted to go faster, but there needs to be a medium ground somewhere.
Yeah, I completely
Kind of,
agree.
it's going.
It's called realism.
Yeah,
There
right,
needs to be
yeah.
some realism.
Right.
Yeah. And
it's
then
like-
there's
and I
another
don't-
week when we're like in the same clothes for 3 weeks. You're like, what?
Well, and I feel
Talk to
feel
Kate
like
Nancy about that.
Oh, I know. Yes,
But she looked good in that outfit, I think.
Yes,
I
she
saw
did.
people
She
didn't
did.
like it, but I liked it.
Who?
Kate Nancy. In that
I
white
I don't
shirt.
like anything she wears. I'm just saying it. I've said it before. I'll say it
But
again.
Billy Flynn was on it.
Well, if he was wearing it.
yeah.
No, I was gonna say at the end, by the end of this week, it was you were getting this vibe from Hope that she's starting to fall
Like,
for
yes,
Rafe,
it's
and
a
I'm
little
like,
flirty.
no. You
Right.
just
I
said
agree.
you buried him this morning. Now you have feelings for Rafe.
I agree.
No,
I agree.
done.
I'm
Not
with you
even
on that
going
too.
there.
Yeah.
It's just so ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it was also it's kind of just drawing again with Sierra. You got to stay into the tree, and oh my God, you have a good Christmas.
And I
It's like,
get that, and I have no problem with that.
But no, it's still a problem for me.
But it's just like, but you can't then say that it happened today.
Yes.
It's It's really amazing to see you go off like this when you have lights around your neck.
So I have a question for you guys.
Okay. I might have an answer.
Do we think Hope killed Dr. Malcolm?
No.
No.
I don't think she did.
I didn't think she did when she did it. Or when they showed it.
Yeah.
I don't think she did. It's a smokescreen. It's somebody else.
But
Daniel.
Maybe though.
Maybe she did.
I don't think she did.
I don't
You
know.
who
I
did
didn't.
it?
No, I don't
Princess
know.
Gina.
Princess
Gina.
She's coming back.
Oh my God,
She's
Princess
coming back.
Gina.
I'm
no,
just kidding.
I don't think she did it. I think
Yeah.
that's a smokescreen, make it get her
And she
arrested. And like, no, she didn't do it.
But I love that.
And they. Oh.
I love a couple of things. Well, I don't know if I love, but I'm just going to mention a couple of things.
Okay.
The fact that her and Sierra are being very secretive about the whole kidnapping and the whole.
But they're not,
identity and
'cause
all
they've
that.
told people.
Well, yeah, they've told people, yes, but they're not telling the right people.
Yeah, right.
Why?
Like,
won't-
we're not telling anybody. Okay, but guess what happened?
Yeah, well, but my thing is like, okay, Hope, like you need an alibi. Why won't you
Such a
tell
high school
Ray?
girl thing. Okay, I'm not supposed to say anything.
But.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
But
exactly.
it's like, why won't you tell Rafe what happened, because that's your alibi.
Right.
And now you're gonna investigate your own case.
Yes.
And then speaking of going quickly, she got arrested,
Yes.
had her arraignment,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then
But they
posted
pulled
bail.
strings for that to happen.
She went.
Oh,
through,
that's true. They did pull
She
strings.
went through
out.
an underground tunnel.
Yes, she did. Yes.
Secretly went into the court, got arraigned, and then they said, "Oh, now we're
Yeah.
open.
I
We're
want
just
a day
opening
like
10
that.
minutes late."
Yeah.
What
Oh,
did
In
they
my
do?
real life, I want that many hours in a
Oh,
day.
thank
It's
you.
kind of like back when. Let me tell you, the Salem court system is amazing. You know why? Because like Nicole,
I think
This
you
has
could be a
never, ever
judge.
been.
like Nicole,
I think you should be a
could.
judge.
Like Nicole, you could sue someone and get your settlement that day.
Yeah.
She did
Yeah.
that. She did that. That was my 3 snaps. Was
it's
to the
just,
Salem court system.
yeah, I don't. And for some
It
reason,
was.
I feel like it's worse with her storyline.
Yeah, I do too.
The Hope storyline it is going,
because her-
but I don't feel like the other ones are as,
Pronounced.
or as jarring as
Yes.
it is with hers.
This one's hard because she had two horrible things happen, like literally
Back to back.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
to back. It is more just the word. It's jarring for me.
Yeah,
To kind of accept her to go, okay, we're going to decorate a Christmas tree, and I'm like, just like it's kind of weird to me.
I love looking in the chat room and someone writes, "I agree with Mark."
Oh God.
Nothing
it's-
throws me more.
It's almost like you have a sixth sense of being
A sick sense.
sixth.
Don't say sick.
Sick, S-I-C-K.
Yeah.
Sick
a
sense.
sick
Whatever. I
sense.
can't. Sense.
But I don't know. I just think it's just I don't know. I'm just not liking any
Yeah.
of this. I mean, I'm
No.
happy to see her working, of course. Yeah, I love seeing her on
Yes,
screen.
I
But,
will just say that I like Vigilante Hope.
okay.
However, I feel like the storyline is getting very muddled.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're having an issue.
Yeah.
Because it's like each week we see just something different. Like last week we saw like her getting the $500,000 and then going to the thing, and now Sierra's kidnapped, and then cut to this week. First of all, she blabs about everything with it. And what is the deal with this serum? Like, why is everyone?
Everybody
I don't know,
wants
the
her.
serum?
Yeah.
Serum.
The serum.
The one that
The Bo got.
From Victor.
for
Victor got.
Caroline.
That's what this is all about.
Right.
Right.
It's all
Yeah.
about the serum.
And
Right,
Philip-
but
Philip
don't you
wanted
know
it.
why yet?
No.
Philip is all about it now.
Well, we
and
know that
it's
he
all about
went
it.
to Peru to get it,
Yes.
but somehow Victor ended up
But
with
it's a cure, right, for Caroline?
Yeah.
That's the
And-
idea.
Yeah, and now Caroline has like this psychic ability.
Okay, so
And-
that's already out. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
mean, I think that they're kind of
So,
like.
yeah, anyways, good.
I was like, I don't know, because we're literally shooting June 27th when I get back.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh
So
my
confusing.
god.
Yeah, that needs to end too.
So
Yeah,
confusing.
it's not too much.
Not you shooting.
Yeah,
Them
no,
shooting
no.
Because like General Hospital only does like 4 or 5 weeks in advance. I mean, I don't know what.
Not even sometimes.
Yeah, I
depending
know.
on the hiatus.
Yeah,
it was
we talked
always
to them.
it
I
was
talked to
nice.
them.
Yeah. Anyway.
But no, I just think that it's again it's jarring. It's going by really fast. We need to kind of slow down and, like you said, realism. We need some more
I
realism.
said
to
we
it.
got to be careful what we say now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting Jack back, but
But I do
getting
like.
back to dead Jack.
No, but I do like that they included Belle. It makes sense.
Yes. Oh,
Makes sense.
Martha Madison's
We
my
love
spirit
Martha.
animal.
She's
my
my
God.
spirit animal too.
I
We
love
love
her.
Martha. She's a
We
fan
met
of-
and we were like, what?
Oh, she's
Yeah.
amazing.
Love
She's
you.
amazing. We
I
love her.
you. I just-
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I met her,
love
when I
her.
first met her 2 in person, I just fell in love with her. But she's
awesome.
doing amazing work. We'll talk about her
Yeah.
later. She's doing amazing work this week.
so
But
good.
it's good they brought her in because she has a daughter-in-law and she is a lawyer. So and when she was young,
She's a lawyer now.
Well,
she
was
wasn't
young.
when she
I
left.
can accept that
She was
though.
in fashion
That's
when she
fine. I'm
left.
okay with that.
accept
Can
that.
Teresa
happens
come
either
back
way.
as a lawyer?
Yeah, why not?
Can I
Sure,
leave and come back as a lawyer?
I-
Because I was a fashion and then.
I truly believe.
Your hand is in our shot.
Mine?
Yeah, yours.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
that one.
sure is.
Yeah. Yeah, get that out.
Get that out.
I know what I was gonna say is I feel like they should put, because I loved when Nicole was a
Journalist?
Yeah.
Like I just fit her so
Yeah.
perfectly,
Yeah.
and I
Totally.
just wish they would do that more instead of just being like, okay, you're gonna go work in this office, you're gonna go do this, you're gonna do that. Because I loved it. I'm so upset that they took her away from that because I just thought it made sense. She's
Yeah,
nosy.
yeah, yeah.
She's
Totally
always
made
getting
sense.
involved with stuff. It's perfect for her.
Yeah.
I just wish they would do that more with everybody. But
Well, I like this new Belle. Apparently, we'll talk about that even more. But I like that she was yelling at Hope and saying, "Okay, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
Like stop
Yeah.
it. I'm
I
trying
think
to
it's
help
good
you."
they made her a lawyer because you need lawyers.
I
You know,
know.
it
Yeah.
makes
Well, now
storylines.
that
It opens up
DJ's
a
gone.
lot of
I
storylines.
agree.
DJ
I
and
agree.
Aiden are gone.
Right.
Yeah.
We need somebody else besides, because Justin,
ooh, he
Yeah, I
is
know.
testy.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but I like that part of storyline. So that's kind of. But other than that, I'm not really familiar with it.
Okay.
Well, speaking of Belle,
Okay.
We can get right into it.
she's there's some madness going on with her and Billy. Chad, sorry, I get them mixed up. And Chad is now.
You get flustered just saying
I
his
know.
name.
Oh my God.
I do.
I don't get
Okay,
it.
so let's break it down.
Okay, yes, let's use case.
Billy or
Yeah,
Chad?
no, Chad. Okay, so he's being brainwashed. He's being
You're
brainwashed
gonna tell me inside stuff.
by Andre.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. First of all, that whole scene where he went. Please
Okay,
stop.
yes.
You know what, Chad? Don't go to Dr. Marlena Evans anymore because every time you go to her,
I know.
something
Drama happens.
happens.
Yeah.
The necktie killer came in the last time. Now all of a sudden Andre is sneaking in.
It's not
and, like,
Marlena's fault.
No, well, listen. Somebody needs to go in there with some sage or something, and like just like
Smudge the room.
Just like get it. Even John was like, maybe you need a different office. I was like, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
Because
say that.
there's a lot of stuff happening in this office.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
need one with the window so that people can.
Without a
see you all the
secret
time.
door or whatever's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, something.
Like a glass office right in the front as people walk in, so people are always walking around.
Right.
I'm not. No, you
I
talk about
do-
a fan of storylines. I'm not a fan of this whole brainwashing.
Me
thing.
neither.
Oh,
But
see,
it's so-
I am too because I feel like it's so classic Days.
It's
It
so,
is.
that's what I was gonna say. It's so Days. I don't
Yeah.
mind it, and of course he did it brilliantly. But
Breakdown.
I just feel like I don't mind it. I don't mind it, and I'll see where it goes.
I guess maybe if it was done differently,
Mess.
like
I
it
did the
would
same
be.
thing. I just did the same thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like it would be better if it
happening?
was done differently.
Okay, my take on it is because I did love back when Days had James E. Riley as the head writer, and he did all that crazy stuff. And Days got away with it. I just think it's out of place today. It's kind of weird
Yeah.
to me. Because I'm like, but the scene that made me laugh when it had that whole sequence and the mother cat was licking the kitten. I couldn't stop laughing for some
Yeah.
reason.
Oh,
that part,
the flashes.
Well,
Wait,
like
what
the
are you
flashes.
talking about?
Okay,
all the
so-
flashes,
I
the
didn't see that.
maggots, and
So,
the
yeah.
They
So,
basically
like,
were showing flashes of
bad things with Abby.
Yes.
bad things associated with Abby's
And then
picture,
great things
and then great things with.
Belle.
They had one scene was like a mother kitten licking a little kitten. I couldn't stop laughing when I saw that.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah. It's
Well,
kind of
I laughed at those whole flash scenes because I was like, is this how you brainwash people? But then I thought to myself, oh my
Tony's
God.
taking notes.
It's like a
No. I didn't think I was
You do
taking
it.
notes. I thought Mark was taking notes on how to get Billy
Oh, that's
Quinn.
so funny. Oh, that's so funny.
That's what I thought.
good.
Like all of a sudden,
Stop
he's like,
revealing my secrets.
he's gonna like send this montage to Billy, and it's gonna be like me and James like burning in hell, and then like him riding a unicorn across the rainbow.
That would be an amazing YouTube video. If
actually
any
would
fans
be.
watching this want to make that mashup, you have my permission to set it to Tinsel Time or any of my songs.
That's hilarious.
Tinsel Time
actually.
is here again. And then it's like you on a unicorn.
I love it.
I love it too,
I love
actually.
that.
I love it too.
You really
Billy
missed a video opportunity.
Yeah.
I just
Billy Flynn is here again.
I was gonna say I actually like. I like Martha Madison. I knew I liked her
So good.
before, and I
Yes.
like her now, and I
Yeah.
like that. Here's the thing: is we were talking about it a little bit beforehand was. With Philip and Belle, I'm seeing a lot of tweets and stuff about them that people aren't liking that they're.
What, their horse game? I liked it.
I love
No,
it.
I loved it. I
We
thought it was.
Thank
loved
God
it.
for a basketball
We're gonna get into
hoop.
Tuesday's
Yeah, I
episode
loved it.
because Tuesday was by far my
So
favorite day
good.
of the week.
Yeah.
But just no, I think the thing you have to keep in mind is that people grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's not going to be cute little Belle that she was in high school.
Right.
And I love that she has. I love her sass. I love her
Me too.
personality.
She is very sassy.
I just
She's
love.
very
And
sassy.
Philip, I like him. I don't
John
dislike.
Paul's doing a good job. I think he's doing a good
I
job.
think he's
Yeah.
fantastic. I love
He's
the Game
hilarious.
of Horse.
Yeah.
I loved Tuesday all in all.
Yeah.
Hands down the best episode.
Was that the one where Brady and I had sex 4
Yes.
times?
Yeah.
You and Brady, JJ and Gabby,
Okay.
JJ,
Belle
Gabby,
and Philip.
And
Chad and Abby.
Yeah.
It was just literally the whole day, and it was. I literally thought this is what I had in my head when they were talking about getting back to the romance of Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
Because the whole day it was no shenanigans, it was no stupid stuff. It was just about these couples and setting up their relationships.
Yeah.
And
Boom,
it was
keep me
so
employed.
refreshing.
Yes. Keep me
Yeah,
employed,
no,
keep me
it was
employed,
so.
yes.
I love that you guys
Yes.
have a home. I love that
Yeah.
you live next to John and Marlene. Like stuff makes sense now. Like
Yeah.
everybody living in the Salem Inn was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
living
yeah.
near Daniel. Sorry.
Even Teresa had the same apartment with different shitty
Yeah.
furniture.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like, no, like I love that they're neighbors and they're
Yeah.
it's a community now. You know what I mean? Like they're, I don't know. It just, I really, Tuesday was the
Though,
best day this
I
week.
will say I want Brady, Eric, and I really wanted Eric being Brady.
Yes.
Eric Martzoff and I really did want a scene where we were breaking into John Marlena's
I love-
pantry.
Me too.
I was like, please tell me that's scripted. Oh, it happens off camera. But we
Yeah,
were like, that
yeah.
would have been hilarious.
I wrote it down
Yeah, you wrote
because
it down.
I said I had to give you an honorable mention for quote. It's not my quote of the week, but I had to give you an honorable mention because when you were, well, first when you said, so I'm just curious. So if we need food in the kitchen, we gotta go to that like
that,
grocery store.
Grocery store.
I almost
Yeah.
peed myself.
Yes.
Oh,
I almost peed
good.
myself. And then when you said,
Yeah, I like sarcastic Teresa.
Yeah.
It's fun.
you know, I had my reservations about having John and Marlena as neighbors, but now I'm just gonna think of them as a convenience store.
I love that. Oh, I love that.
I rewound and played it again. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
that's
good.
sassy. I
So
love.
great.
I mean, it.
Teresa's fun.
That's what I love, and
Yeah.
I don't. Again,
Yeah.
I don't mind the. Because I like you said, it's days, so you got to have the brainwashing and the stupid, silly
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, you don't have to,
I
but
want to
it's
be
just,
brainwashed.
yeah, it's fun. But I love Tuesday.
I want to be kidnapped. I want to be brainwashed. I want to be lit on fire.
Careful what you ask for,
What?
because you might get
Story?
it in August. In August.
On a side note, folks are saying in the chat room they loved you in your movie last night.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah, Gail was
guys.
the person who said that they liked you in the movie.
Thanks.
Just saying down there. No, this story. I loved that Belle and Brady. Well, Belle and Brady had scenes too, but
They did.
Belle and Philip
Yeah.
had a scene together. And I thought it was kind of
Yeah.
fun that it was at a basketball court, and she was super sassy, like she wasn't buying into anything he was saying.
Yeah.
He's kind of talking to her. I like John Paul's choices he made in that scene. He's a great actor. He was on One Life to Live. I loved One Life to Live. And I like them. I see it. I see something
Yeah.
there.
Totally.
I really do see it.
There's definitely something developing between them. Like
Oh,
something
yeah.
that is just
I
like
see. I had
growing.
thought that he was who she had the affair with,
That's what I thought too.
but I guess that is not the case.
No.
And I don't know. Don't look at me.
Okay.
I really don't have the answer to that.
It's not me.
Yeah, so I really like that. I liked him, and somebody made a comment about doesn't he have a fake leg, which
That's
Oh,
Prosthetic
yeah.
leg, he
I
does.
heard about that.
but
I heard about that.
I knew when they did it that was going to be something they were going to just be like, oh, okay, we're just going to forget. Like, you know what I mean? Like somebody writes it, and then
Yeah.
other writers are like,
It
okay,
was
we're just
still
no,
play
that was
basketball.
definitely brought up. I remember in the
Yeah.
makeup room
Yeah.
talking about it just
Yeah.
briefly, but I don't remember the full conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that doesn't matter.
He can play basketball with a
You
prosthetic
can
leg.
still, yeah, you can do a lot
Oh,
of things.
please! You
Yeah.
can play the Olympics.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
amazing.
Yeah.
You can beat Daniel out of town with it.
So, but I
Just
did.
saying.
So I like their
Options.
scenes. Very, very good. I like them showing Belle and Brady together. They were very good, being the
I
brother
want
sister
January to
stuff.
come.
What?
I want January.
Me
to
too.
come.
Yeah.
Oh, but I want my fashion
for
next
different
this week.
reasons.
This week. Shut up. No, it starts. Everything starts happening next week. Next week's like
okay.
Crazy Town,
Okay.
and it's the
Yeah.
fashion show, and I'm so excited.
Oh,
about
I
it.
saw the clips from that's in a new set too.
Yeah, that
I
set
saw the
is
little
awesome.
photos of that.
I have very I Love Lucy comedy. Like
I
she's
love
supposed to be
that.
hyperventilating, and I almost did. Like
Oh,
Meredith was
wow.
laughing. We were laughing. We were having fun.
I love it. I'm
Love
excited.
it. So good. But so I like them together. I like that. I like that together. I like that Belle and Marlena were. She had a lot of Belle this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was on
Point.
Yes.
Yeah.
On,
Fleek.
It's on fleek.
on
Yeah.
fleek. She sure
Or
was.
is that on fleek?
On fleek.
It's- You have to say on fleek.
on
No, you
fleek?
say on fleek.
Is this a French word?
No.
It sounds like
F-L-E-E-K is how she spelled it.
So we got Chad and Abigail basically breaking up because Chad's like brainwashed Chad, and he's just like, my family's more important. I mean, and Billy's talking about how he was trying to play it, and I was watching him play it. It was pretty funny. It was
as if
pretty
he was
funny.
EJ.
As if he was EJ. It was so
Yeah.
funny the way he was playing. He gave us insight, and then we
But
saw
he didn't look robotic. Like he
No.
didn't look like
No,
he just
no,
looked like
no.
a
he
different
did.
person.
But he claimed he did, but he didn't to me.
Yeah, but I liked that, and this is another Days thing that I appreciated. I liked that. I getting to know everybody is making my life horrible because now I want to call everybody by their real names.
Okay, I'll help you. Say their real name. I'll tell you their character name.
Abby.
Yeah, okay.
Kate
I
Mansi.
love that Abby sensed something was wrong.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
this.
Stevie
I
Wonder
love
can sense that there was a change in Chad.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing happens that quick. First of all, you've given us months of like all this Chad and like him going after Abigail and not giving up and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden, with the snap of a visit to the hospital, like all of a sudden we have Chad concerned about the Damaris.
Yeah.
Now here's the part that Tony was like having a problem with was her. And
That okay. First
Wait,
of all,
what
at
are
the
you
end of
talking about?
Friday.
She hit Chad.
Abigail like
Stands there,
got
shocked,
frustrated after Chad said all this stuff about it's about his family and and all this stuff, and she walks up to him and you thought there was going to be a real good slap.
Yeah.
Except there was just this. And then she walked out, and I literally texted him, and I was like,
I haven't seen
"WTF with this push from Abigail?"
Yeah, I was like, ugh.
like what was that? Like that was like I would have went up and just went. Whoosh.
I'll have to comment on it later. I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
I haven't.
Yeah, it was like
I was tinsel timing. I was
She
tinsel
just
timing
like
that day.
she like hits him on the chest and then walks
it was
out.
the weakest.
And I was
push
like, how
ever.
dare
But
you?
no, okay.
I did.
I will say, Kate Mansi is a beast. She is so strong.
Yeah.
So is Billy Flynn. We know. So maybe she pushed really hard, and he's just like, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
And that's his inner monologue. It's the sound of his brain voice.
If I were playing Abigail and I had that scene,
Yes.
and just knowing what I know of Billy Flynn, aka Chad Damara,
Yes.
I think I would have went with a slap. I would have went with a
Slap
slap.
would've been a slap.
Yeah, a nice.
Teresa would have slapped him.
clean
Oh
slap.
yeah. Oh yeah.
She hasn't met him yet, though.
Yeah, one that was
No
so
Teresa and
strong
Chad.
that Mark felt it.
Oh, it's not that.
That's
bad.
hard.
Yeah. In
That's-
Beverly Hills adjacent.
And Beverly Hills adjacent. Thank you very much.
Into next week.
I do walk the dogs in Beverly Hills though.
Yes. Now, do we mind Chad and Belle together?
No, I don't want that to happen.
I like
Good.
the scenes together.
I like the scenes together. I don't dislike them.
Because Belle was like, again, she was not buying anything he was saying. She wasn't buying what he was selling.
okay,
You
so-
don't look like you're happy either.
So here's the thing: why I'm
I
not.
like
Well,
it with Philip.
I do believe, if I'm not mistaken,
says
we were
quick.
led to believe by Mr. Flynn himself
It's quick.
that this is not a long-lasting thing. This
That's
is just
fine,
one
but
thing leading to another thing.
It didn't need to be a thing anyway because once again, Days has built us up to like a specific couple, and then all of a sudden you're trying to interject someone. All of a sudden, it's like. Give us a chance to be happy that you finally put the two people
I
together.
think that's the
before you
idea
introduce
of it,
someone else.
though. I think that's the idea of it, though, too, is because they've been through so much, and it's like, now it's assumed we're going to be together. Now is the time.
Well, then
this
give
has
them
gotta
a
happen.
second before you
He did have a second. He told her a lullaby, which was darling.
Oh my god.
Listen, their second was when they were on fire
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
cabin.
Exactly.
It was like, hey, I love you. I love you too.
Yeah.
Brainwash.
I mean, I'm just not feeling
like-
it.
They're saying no, no, no.
You're not feeling chabby?
And by the way, when I tweeted
We love
out,
Chabby.
We like Chabby.
when
I was like, I like
no,
Chabby.
No, I
Oh,
love
sorry,
that.
like
We're not
Chabby.
Okay,
sure
yeah.
about Chad.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah.
tweeted out Belle plus Chad equals bad, I didn't mean bad as in a bad thing. I meant it bad as in badass.
Really? You want
Yes.
them together?
I just thought they were cool together. Like
Okay.
I love
You
their
probably should have
they're both
specified that.
snarky and like jabbing back at each other. It was like total
Yeah.
badass.
Or are you thinking that Belle is the blonde version of Lorraine?
Well, I do see a little resemblance. She wears a much smaller dress size than I
Yes, she does.
do. Like a 14 if you're looking.
Hilarious.
It's got a stretch though too. I got
my
big
God.
shoulders.
So I guess we'll find out. I am curious to see because she's not brainwashed. He's clear, not her. So I'm gonna see how they're gonna really.
That's
yeah,
what
put
I'm
that
curious to see
together.
is how that's going to
yeah,
work
she
because she
yeah.
clearly doesn't seem interested in it.
No.
Not at all.
No.
So, which I don't
Well,
understand.
maybe with her.
how a human being can't be attracted to him, but whatever.
That's how my
I
Christmas
see
movie
it.
started out, though.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wasn't
Get
Billy
away
Flynn,
from me.
though,
I'm
right?
a lawyer. Get out
But
of
it
my...
wasn't Billy Flynn.
But it was Thomas Baudouin. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's
Is he
hot.
Billy Flynn?
He's hot though.
Just one moment.
I'm-
Let me just... Don't you just...
No, he's
Okay.
hot. He's hot.
I mean, my husband's really hot, too.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Of course.
really hot.
Yes.
But I am saying...
My face when people talk about how everyone falls for Billy Flynn. I just don't get
He
it.
don't get it. Like I don't get it.
It's like, wah. Oh my God, it's like that SNL skit. Wah, wah,
Wah, wah. And they get closer.
Chad and Maxine's son.
Then also they have Teresa.
Oh, Billy Flynn would be ever so lucky. Oh, there's a new crush.
We got Teresa. I shipped them. Go on,
Yeah.
Kinder John.
I'll be
If
sending.
you can get one like that of Billy, I would.
They appreciate it. They appreciate it.
I
I don't
will.
know how you're gonna make that happen, but if you do, I
I'll
love
be
you
sending
forever.
that reaction to Billy Flynn and let him know that he just got demoted.
He did not get demoted. Did not.
Also,
Not.
before we move on to the next storyline, I will have to point out that Stefano is not fully on board with this plan
No,
that
he's not.
Andre has.
He seems like he's like.
No,
what's
yeah,
going on?
that's true.
What's going
Because, yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But
Which
it's
I
funny
like.
because it's so ironic he used to do this kind of stuff himself.
I know, but I
Yeah.
feel
But not
like...
to his own family.
Not just on
Yeah,
family.
and I feel like because
That's
it's his
different.
last son, right?
Yeah.
He's just...
He's like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
on board with this, but
Yeah.
continue doing what you do. Because
And he's
I'm not
old.
getting
Maybe
up
he's
from this
finding a
wheelchair.
little bit
Ruby
of
says
morals.
we've been brainwashed by Andre.
But Teo's doing a hell of a job.
He is.
Oh,
God,
yes.
he's
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Yeah, well, definitely.
All right, so more cray cray. Steve,
Yes.
Kayla, and Ava. Okay, so
Okay, let's first, before we talk about the story,
Ava's
thank you
amazing.
for giving Steve and Kayla a beautiful home.
Yeah, house is cute.
oh, that
Yeah,
was really,
oh, their
that
set
tree
is
was
like-
so
Love,
beautiful.
I love your. I don't know what that thing is in the back corner that lights up, but I love it.
Oh yeah, in your
in your
house.
apartment.
Oh, yeah, the cabinet.
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
cute.
It
I don't
is
even know
really
what- I'm like,
cute.
I don't even know what it is, but I love
Yeah.
it.
I know, it is really cute.
And I love Steve and Kayla's house.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
everything should
Very
be at Steve and
bright.
Kayla's house
Steve
from
and
now on.
Kayla's house and, like, Hope's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Hope's has always been the same, except the
Yeah.
kitchen is the door. There wasn't there a swinging door?
Yeah, there was.
It's not there now. You go through the dining room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Remodel.
noticed.
Remodel.
I don't know.
Come here. I think you have pizza
I know.
roll on you.
Do I?
Yeah, I got it.
I would.
I got it.
So here's the deal. So I'm a huge Tamara Braun fan.
Yes.
Because of
Yeah.
General Hospital, so I'm a huge fan.
She's
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
She was my second favorite Carly, I guess. But no, I love so. But no, so I really want to see what they're gonna do with her with this go round. So I'm actually invested, and I like Steve and Kayla back together.
Yeah.
I like Joey, I like the whole family. So I'm really curious what they're gonna do with her playing sick. I think it's really
Joey,
interesting.
stop texting her. She don't need to know nothing else that's going on in that house. Stop texting her.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know though. He doesn't.
I
know
don't
about
care.
the
Like
past.
it was like when she said,
Cougar.
"I'm done with you."
Yeah, I was waiting for that too. Maybe.
Should have been done. It should have been done. Not like, "Hey, we're at home now. We're living the perfect life." As she's sitting there doing
Yeah,
her,
but come
her
on.
sick makeup.
That's totally a teenager boy thing.
Stupid.
How old is Joey anyway? Is he
16. He
so
said he's 16.
So they can't have an affair yet. Then
Patch
They-
said.
it's too young.
They could.
She is amazing.
Yeah, she's the bomb.
She's so good at acting, and she's the coolest girl.
And she has
Yeah.
not aged a bit. She's
No.
been around a long time.
Yeah.
Looks the same.
I just like I love that Steve and Kayla have finally like let down their walls and they're able
Yes.
to like be together and everything is great and wonderful. I'm interested to see how this storyline is going to play out because I just want to know what's going on in her
It's
head
good.
and what she's trying
That's
to
good.
do.
It's
good.
really good.
I'm glad that you're saying
Yeah.
that.
It's
Because
really good.
When you started saying that, I started thinking, I feel like we keep getting led into something thinking it's going to be fantastic.
It's
And
fantastic.
then it's
This
like,
is fantastic.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Be excited. Yeah.
Okay,
good.
because she's showing up at the door like, I just want everyone to forgive me for what
Ooh,
I
Kayla
done
was
because-
not having it.
because I have leukemia and I only have a few months to live. Well, then go die and peacefully somewhere else. Like, don't
trying to
try
make amends.
Next week's going to be amazing.
Oh, okay.
Write a letter
Okay.
and make
Well,
amends.
Kayla was not having it. She was like,
Kayla was like, "Who's your doctor? What you got?"
I know. It's so good. That's how I'd be too, though.
Yeah, she's like, excuse me. It's like, okay. She was all sassy with her. And now, but I have to say on a side note, because it's kind of like a adjacent storyline.
Oh,
is that
much
Steve,
like Mark's house.
like, oh my god. Justin and Steve had a scene finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally,
I
and they were
did like
totally
that
bitchy.
moment.
They're like two women
Yeah.
bitching at each other, just going back and forth about Adrian. And they finally kind of addressed that. I was like, that was kind of nice to see that. They both just like nod each other's hands.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
What's legal in the U.S.? It's 18. It's not 16 for sure.
16 in some states.
Is it really?
Only because I was on a Law and Order SVU deal.
Ew.
Not because I know.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
that you wanna-
Pennsylvania, Montana, and Washington. I think they said were 16.
I was gonna say not Virginia.
Yeah.
Let me just throw that down.
Okay, and not California.
Gross.
Consent.
I don't believe this.
I'm just telling you what they said
I'm
on
sorry,
SVU.
in
I don't know.
16
I
you're
don't
like
fact check.
reading books you don't understand still, like 1984.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're doing book reports
Yeah,
and then you read them
18
as an
is legal
adult
in
and you're like
most
mind
states.
blown. That's wrong.
But you can be, I think you can be 16 if you're sleeping with like another 16-year-old. Like it's only if you're
Right.
older. Wow, we have really got to change the subject.
Yeah, you
Bring back
know way too much about
Carolyn, you are right. We need a Steve Adrian scene. We haven't seen that at all yet.
No, we have not had.
They
a
said they
Steve
had
Adrian
beers
scene.
off. They had beers.
And we need Teresa Chad. Now
Exactly.
that I know
Now you
that
said,
that
now
has
you
never
said
happened.
that. You're right. You've never met.
Never even met, man.
And you know what Tony
crazy.
needs? Fudge. Can someone?
Yeah,
yes.
I know,
Oh,
right?
yes.
I was thinking
I've been
that we need some
eating it. So
Fudge. We're out of pizza rolls already.
Yeah, James
That's
ate the
crazy.
last one. I monitor that.
I'm the oldest, so I get privileges.
Yeah, no, it's I'm 100% invested in Steve and Kayla.
Me too.
I'm loving it.
I'm just interested in seeing what
Yeah.
what role Ava's gonna play in this whole thing because
You'll love it.
whatever it is, this is well thought out.
It is well thought out.
Yeah.
Like very well thought out, like to a T. Oh, but I will say, I love when the guy came and gave her like the brown paper bag, and once she got her transaction, she was like, "You can go."
Because she's amazing.
And it was
She totally did.
it was so chill and so
Yeah.
cool. Like she was literally like this, and then she was just like, "You can go."
She did.
Like I'm done with you.
Well, somebody here just said, Janine, I hope I'm saying that right, says that Steve abandoned his family, so how can he say anything to Justin about Adrian? But
different.
Steve left for ISA stuff,
Yeah.
correct?
Not
Justin
for Elsa.
cheated.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
And
Justin
Justin
cheated.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So run tell that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, Steve left for a reason though. So okay, yeah, just so we got that straight.
But yeah, I am curious, and I'm invested.
Ava needs a hobby.
She does have a hobby. Steve.
That's right,
Makeup,
Steve.
Yeah.
makeup design.
Makeup is
Steve and
definitely
Kayla
a
are
good
working
hobby.
so well because it happened gradually. I agree.
Yeah.
Actually, I agree.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
kind of found their way.
And maybe where this is in tidbits. Is it in tidbits? About let me look. Okay, no, we're gonna talk about it in a second. I'll save it.
False alarm.
False alarm.
But let's get to tidbits
Yeah.
because
Well, speaking of tidbits, we
Teresa
have-
and Brady
Right,
on the
right.
top of the
But
list.
before we get there, I just want to say one last thing
know
on that
what tidbits
storyline.
means.
One last thing.
Okay.
Made me laugh. When Steve just walks the door, he's like, bitch, what are you doing here? And starts to drag her by her hair out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
me when Billy walks in.
Oh my God.
that's what happened because as I was
That's-
watching
that's
it,
the-
I
that's
was
at the
looking
end.
down trying to put this together because I realized it was blank.
Yeah.
You know?
And I was like,
I
oh,
was doing General Hospital's rundown, sorry.
I was like, oh, did she pass out? Like, what
No,
happened?
he snatched
No.
her. He was just like,
She
no
kinda
explanation.
collapsed.
Well, it was like no explanation. He was like, I see you here. What are you doing here? And he starts grabbing and dragging her out.
She did take a pill or something before she left
Yeah,
the
of course,
apartment,
yeah, of
so I'm
course,
assuming that has
That's what did it.
something.
But it made me laugh though, kind of, because like she snatched her.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Look, sometimes some people need a good snatching up.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Hide
there's-
your kids, hide your
Hide
wife,
your wife,
hide
they
your
snatching everybody up here. Listen, there have been a few times where I've looked at somebody like, "Oh, you lucky we are in public, because I will snatch you up right now."
Well, what does tidbits mean? I mean, in
Tidbits are-
context of your show.
Tidbits means like
Because we have
things
three
that are
main.
not-
You usually talk about three major
three main
storylines,
storylines,
and
and
then these
then-
are the other things that happen.
Oh, right. Like
Yeah.
I'm like the side storyline. Right. With
Well,
Eric.
not
No,
side,
no, it's true.
well, not side storyline.
It's like where are
There's usually-
Brady and
there's-
Teresa?
There's usually one that kind of one or two, three
most of the
That
days.
run the
Yeah.
whole week, and,
And
then some
then-
just kind of pop in.
and then some pop in, and it's like this happened this week.
But you might be.
Can
in
you
the,
pay my bills? Can you pay your telephone bills?
Trust me, if we were in the writing room, things would be very.
Oh yeah, you'll be written all the time. Don't worry, you'll be.
You'd be like, you guys, I need a vacation. I'm tired
Yes.
of being on your show.
Wallow
Yes.
in my fudge.
Yes.
I love this. Okay, so tidbits.
Teresa and Brady having
Yeah.
sex a lot.
4 times in one day.
I know. You guys are young.
Breaking
so
into
why not?
Marlena's and John's.
Yeah, it was so sweet. I really loved that whole thing, and I just like even I don't mind because I know people were talking about how can he take Teresa back because of everything she's done. I mean, there have been some. I mean, if you think about it, Jack raped Kayla,
Yeah, he
and
did.
he's now like.
EJ raped Sammy and she shot him in the face.
Right, exactly.
I like to say face. I know it's not. You
Yeah.
don't need to fact check me.
Right.
It's fun. It's more fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah,
agree.
right. So they survive stuff. No,
So
I mean,
I like it. I think that it was a nice, like what you said with Steve and Kayla. I think it was a nice build into
was.
where they are.
And,
There was fighting at first.
I mean,
there was
a
scheming
kid
at
does
first.
change you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You know, it's funny. There's some. It's really
Yeah.
funny. There's some things I will accept from a soap, and some that I don't. And this is something that I kind of accept because I was thinking, like on General Hospital, Luke raped Laura.
Yeah.
Look how huge
Yeah.
that storyline is. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. So it's like there's
Yeah.
a way. I mean, so yeah, Teresa did all these things or whatever, and Brady's kind of a knob, but it's like it does work.
Poor Brady.
Brady's not smart.
Well, listen,
Ooh,
you
not
know-
And
smart
I
at all.
love Brady and Belle together.
Me too.
It was
I
so
know.
cute. I love
Oh, yeah.
just their interactions.
Called
was
her
so
Tink.
sweet.
That's a
yeah,
little
I
nickname.
loved.
They mentioned
loved,
Paul.
loved.
They mentioned Paul. Saying, I thought I had two. I
Hello,
thought I had
another
two brothers.
storyline that needs to be
Yes,
like
thank you.
revived. He is so good.
I
Yeah.
know we know he's good. It's like why? Anyway, but
You know what else was good? Teresa and Brady's shadow as they started to make love with each other.
shadow.
I was like, how artistic is Days? So
Yes.
like, not.
What's funny though is they didn't tell us they were shooting shadows.
Oh no way!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh.
So
We're like,
at some
okay.
point, you just could have been like,
No, I was like, we really did not have to be like acting this whole thing out.
Yeah.
you know.
But I'm sure. I mean, you and Eric are good friends. I mean, you're supposed to be loving this. You guys are actually having these great scenes together
Yeah.
all the time.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you're ahead of time. That's
I
right.
was like, when are they ready?
Oh, that's right. But it was back when you were doing it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I love
'Cause
Eric.
Folks know that you guys love it. You guys are your buddies.
Yeah, I
I
love
think
him.
I like the
So good.
progression of Brady and Teresa, and I like that they're because I've always said that I think you guys would have been great round like the first
Time,
round.
I agree.
And I think,
Yeah.
and I still to this day think that the drugs weren't really in play like they were. Like
Right.
I don't feel like Teresa was really doing them because she was already doing them. She was kind of doing them because maybe she thought Brady wanted
That's
to.
exactly
Yeah,
why
right.
she did
Absolutely.
that. Absolutely. Because she was
Might
like,
as well.
I'm trash, and if
Yeah.
it is a psychological thing. If you can get somebody addicted to drugs, then they relate you with their addiction, then it's
Yeah.
codependence. And so then
Yeah.
he would see her as, it's really sad. And people that don't give Teresa grace, like, I kind of get it, but I don't, because I've had friends that are exactly like Teresa. There's actually a girl I model Teresa off of, and I was best friends with her for like 10 years because it's
Yeah.
just sad. It's just
Yeah.
like there are girls that are like that.
Yeah.
They're not malicious. They really just don't have self-esteem.
Yeah.
And I like Teresa now more
Yeah.
than I did before because
She's
now
found herself.
you have purpose now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God. I mean, seriously, it's like you actually have purpose, which means more and better storylines for you too,
Yeah.
because you have.
Well,
different
and
directions.
even like before, like when you would do something bad,
Right.
it was like just to do something
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Now you want the money for something like
Right.
legit. Like it's not
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So it's cool. It's
Or now you have a child, or
Yeah.
now you're in Brady. Like you have now you have the
Things at
stakes are
stake.
higher. Yeah, thank you for saying same thing.
Yeah.
Things are at stake. Yes, I agree.
So there was that tidbit. Right. Was there anything else?
No. Until next week. So excited.
Yeah.
Then we have John Eduardo,
John
which
Eduardo.
I
Yeah.
loved their scenes together.
I did too.
The acting was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually digging this storyline.
Yeah, it was
I'm
it
digging
was very understated too, because A. Martinez's acting is just like,
Top
Brilliant.
notch.
oh
yeah.
my
Brilliant.
god, it's
Brilliant.
amazing,
Brilliant.
and the way that his delivery, the way he was talking to him,
I still want to call him Cruz
Castillo
Castillo.
from Santa Barbara.
Castillo.
I know.
I believed their scenes.
Me too.
I believe
yeah.
that it's these two spies that are
Yeah.
kind of on
Yeah.
edge with
I-
each other, trying to trust each other. You know.
Yeah, I should have made it quote of the week when John was like when they were talking, and then because I thought it, and then John goes, "Now I need to think about
Yeah.
who did I kill? What did I do?"
Right.
And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's good."
That's good.
That's
But the
good.
point, no, the point. I'm talking about people. I almost cussed. I collect myself.
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese
Cheese
and crackers.
That's my other thing when I try to cuss. But I almost cuss right now. People give attitude towards soap acting, and I feel like people should see the scene when A is talking about. He's kind of off to the side, and John Stanley he's talking about how these families that he had were just a cover, and
Yeah.
how he had killed so many people.
Yeah.
And how he was really feeling remorse for it.
Yeah.
It was I almost got teary-eyed kind of
Yeah.
listening to him talk about it because it was such a powerful, understated, but just like deliberate way he was acting. It was such a beautiful scene that to me it transcended just soap acting or just,
Yeah.
just acting.
Yep.
Like
Right.
he gave such good acting, and John was just like right there with him. These two older guys who have been through it all.
Yeah.
What you wrote. Sorry.
Oh. I'm trying to talk about something serious, and Jen's there with me. She's all in
I
there
know,
with me, and
I'm
these
with
two.
you. I'm with you.
Now, how does it feel, James? Like, how does it feel? How
I'm
does it feel when
innocent.
you're trying to be all serious and
I'm
like do
innocent.
stuff
He's
for
the bad
career
one.
purposes, and someone just
He wrote,
interrupts
I
you?
was just
Just
reading
have
the
some
chat and then he wrote
chocolate.
something.
Just have
I'm the
some
middle
fudge.
child. I'm the innocent one. These two are always the ones.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an
Yes.
angel.
Whatever you said was, I'm sure, was beautiful, and I'm gonna go back and rewatch it.
No, I loved it. I love them.
Yeah, they're good
Yeah,
together. They're
and
good together.
I like this storyline. He's probably already said this, but I like this storyline because the whole like spy school
Yeah.
and like
Yes.
how they defeated the odds and how
Yeah, they explained
and how
that, yeah.
because I got scared. I was like Eduardo was gonna like be like
Assassinate him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then he was like, no, I'm
Oh.
not. So it kind of makes me feel like they had maybe like some sort of brotherhood. They were really good friends, which is why he can't do it.
Yeah.
Because Eduardo remembers everything.
Yeah, he
John
remembers
remembers nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you've been brainwashed,
Oh
and
my
your
God,
memories
I
are
know.
Well, and he even said too.
When you
which
thought
I-
you were Roman and then you were
Yeah.
John.
Right,
Yeah.
you're right. You're
Well,
right.
and he even said, I maybe I have to thank Stefano for taking me out of there. You know,
Oh, yeah, he
and
did
what-
say that.
Yeah.
all the things I could have done. I
They
thought
did
that
a
was kind of
really good
powerful
job.
statement, too.
I agree.
Josh
Yeah.
Griffith did
Yeah.
a really good job
Oh,
of
definitely.
paying
did.
homage to everything.
Yeah, I completely agree. So I'm invested in that too. I'm actually invested. I want to see what happens because it's not just a John looking for his past.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing the consequences of him looking for his past.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what does that mean?
Right.
And Eduardo's in the middle of it.
Let's hear it for the tidbits.
So moving on to some more tidbits, we have
I added Kate in there.
yeah, we have
so
Philip,
I
Victor,
know.
and
good.
Kate.
I know.
First of all, Philip is like ruthless.
Oh, he's
Like,
ready.
he
He's
is,
ready to
like,
dig
he is
in.
very like
He looks like the
business-oriented.
Grinch.
I feel like though the other J. Kenneth Johnson, I feel like
It's
he
turned
was
up.
pretty ruthless
It's turned
too.
up a little bit. It's turned up a little bit.
But that's fine.
It's turned
Yeah,
up.
I agree.
I'm turned up a little bit from when I was 20.
But
Okay, first of all,
Just
Really?
saying.
Phil's
And
not
I
20
don't
years
mean
old.
weight wise.
no.
Although that's
What are you saying? What?
turned
Turned.
up. Like
What does that
turned
mean?
Up.
Turned.
Turn.
I'm
Except-
just quoting him.
Another
He
slang.
says it.
replace the ed with a T.
T.
Okay, so why is
Turned.
that another slang term,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
fleek?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
you
it's a
know
Tony
what?
thing. I don't know if everybody does it, but
It's
Tony
okay.
Okay,
We
does
say
it.
you
it, we
have
say it.
been like in your house
Tips of timing. Tips of
Making
timing.
fudge.
thousands and thousands of copies of Test of Time, and life has just passed you by.
I'm literally like, what's the date? What day is it?
But yeah, no, I think this Philip being like, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna show everybody, I'm gonna do everything, and it's like it's good. It's like why? Because he thinks Brady was too soft. I kind of like it. He's like he's
Yeah.
gonna go in and
Yeah.
but Victor's like slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's ready.
He's
to,
all
like, get to
reread
work.
your almost forgetting. Reread your stuff. I know today I'm cussing today. I'm totally sober. They're really like he's like slow down, reread your stuff. We don't do it all today.
Yeah.
But you know, in days time.
But
everything is
I love that Victor was like,
today.
oh,
It's like,
just by the way, we've been going through a lot these past
Yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
so you just let your business slip?
Right. I know. Right.
Who does that?
Oh.
Yeah. And then Philip and Kate had a lovely moment.
Yes.
I was glad they
Okay.
finally had that too.
But I don't know if someone pointed this out before, but their relationship almost seemed a little too
Flirty.
Flirty?
It was a little Oedipus.
Yes.
I saw that
thought
too.
so too. I was like, Mommy, dearest, Oedipus Rex, what's
Yeah,
happening?
he was like, we're still the hottest lady in
Shakespearean-
Salem. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
I know.
I was like,
I did the same
whoa.
thing. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna go make myself a chai tea. This is my cue. I did.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
in
it was
here?
kind of. It was a little flirty. It was a little, and you said a fan made that for you, so that was a little cozy.
Made the little cozy for me.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Matching
Shout out to
sweater.
the fan who made the cozy.
Yes,
I don't know if they're in there
Anyway.
watching.
but definitely it was kind of like a little
Weird.
flirty, a little
Yeah.
weird. I don't
Like
know.
I love Charles Shaughnessy and Mr. Sheffield's hot, but when I see my dad, I'm not like, hey dad.
Right.
It's like, hey, Dad.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, daddy.
That sounds so gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
But she was like, I knew you got your ruthlessness from me, so you're gonna use that on your father and his company. He was like, yes. So there was a little bit of like, he's like,
she breastfed him way too long. Like he was like 5. So she was one of those
8.
moms.
Blurry, Blurry Angel just said too, can we get a Lucas and Philip scene?
Yeah.
Amen to that. Where's he been? After all that amazing work.
Yeah.
And now it's like, where the hell is
Right.
he?
Well, he's going to be on Youthful Day starting February 20th.
No, I want him on days.
And I know. I'm saying that he's been busy doing other
He
stuff
is
too.
on days. Youthful.
Where?
Yeah, he is. I don't
And you
know.
were on there too.
Yeah, of course.
Me and Brian James.
Well,
are friends.
hopefully we'll see more of him.
Well,
I'm worried though because
At
if-
least somebody's using
if-
him.
if-
That's what,
if-
that's what I'm saying.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He's being used because
He's such a good actor.
Him and Eden
Yeah.
Regal have scenes together in Youthful Days. I'm so excited to see it.
Oh.
Can't wait to see it. But anyway, but
So
yeah,
back
so
to Days of Our Lives.
yeah, so there's some folks out there who are wondering where he is. He was doing something else. So maybe
Yeah.
that's what it was.
No, that's not what it was.
It wasn't. They didn't
No,
do
of
it.
course not. It's like you're doing something else because Days isn't using you.
Ooh, that's not
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
No, it's not good. Come on,
He's
Brian
so
Tillo's
good.
talented.
So talented.
I don't get how he does what he did with those will scenes,
Oh, I know.
and then you go, okay.
Oh my
well, now
god!
let's-
I texted him. I literally was like, "Dude, you have to
but
submit this for the Emmy."
he
I
has
was
to.
like,
Oh yeah,
bawling.
I was crying too.
It was.
Yeah.
He
I
didn't
said
text
I
me
was-
back, so I don't know if he ever got it. But I was like, I was literally like,
Don't take it personally.
Right.
I literally said.
Yes.
I even
So
said.
good.
I.
He came
It
on.
wasn't until he spoke and he had his scenes. That's when I lost
but
it.
yes,
kinda
me
like.
I was
too.
fine
Yes.
until
Yeah.
he did his stuff, and I
agree.
was like,
I
every
agree.
time I was like, oh my god,
Me
you gotta
too.
stop!
I
Like
agree.
it was so real.
It was
I
real.
couldn't even deal.
I felt like I was.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
pass
no.
me some fudge. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
see
it's just like, but I felt like we were intruding on
Terrible.
him.
Oh
Yes.
my god, look at my eyeballs.
I know
right
you
now.
are.
I'm
Yes,
like,
you started crying. It was.
Ryan
It was
Ditilla's
good.
scenes were so moving.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's the same way
There's
I
no
feel.
comparison.
It's the same way I feel about Eve with Paige. It was like
Oh, I
once you
know.
finally have your
Oh, yeah.
breakdown, like it's so good.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing, it's funny. We see these. We know these actors can deliver. So
Yeah.
we get glimpses. We get to see it. We want to see more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so we need some Lucas. He did mention. I think he mentioned. Did he mention Lucas when they were talking? No, I don't think he mentioned him.
I haven't
No.
heard. I haven't heard a mention of him, but I
mean-
get up and get pizza rolls a lot. So I
Yes.
miss.
So they met. So then we got JJ and Gabby, which I like them together.
Oh my! I really loved them together. I really
I was like, do you
did.
need to fight? Because
No,
I'm
No,
like,
no,
no,
no.
"Yeah,
I
no.
really, really like. I mean,
I
you
do
know,
too.
I'm a Team Roxanne because
Yeah.
I still
Right.
think Roxanne should go.
Roxanne, I love it. And the other thing-
That was like 1998.
Okay,
for
I
you
was like,
now.
I
that was
don't.
so long ago. you
I'm
might
like,
remember.
You saw me like filing through the
Yeah.
books. I was like,
She was the one that he brought in to pretend
Roxanne.
that he
Right.
was dating to
Yeah.
keep away from. Oh, so that he didn't have to tell Paige,
Yeah, Paige
that he was
is-
sleeping with his mother. He was pretending it was Roxanne.
Oh yeah, that's who I thought Roxanne
Yeah,
was.
Roxanne.
Okay,
She
I
was
was
great.
watching
I
the
loved
show
her.
then.
She was
I
a great.
loved
Yeah, she was on the show. It was a great little character.
She's not on
you
the show
know.
anymore.
No,
No, I'm saying she
I'm saying
was on the
I was on
show.
the
Yeah,
show.
no, I'm
That's
saying
who I
it was so
thought
long ago.
Roxanne was, but then you were like, no, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Yeah.
And she is on Twitter now.
But yes, there. Yeah, Gabby. I love the Gabby's like, I want to take my time.
And
I'm
I-
not ready.
Yeah.
The other thing I like that they both have like a criminal past.
Yes.
I just think it
And I
really
love
kind of
it.
connects them.
I like that they went over it. Like they
Yeah.
Yes.
The
right.
thing about this week is that everyone had these moments of like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
In
Yes.
case you forgot. This
Yeah.
is where I am
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. So everyone had that
Yeah.
moment, especially JJ and Gabby.
They talked about Eve. They talked about how they didn't feel good about themselves concerning Will
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
him with Paige. It was like, it was clear. You said it was complete. Like, here's who I am.
It makes
Here's who
so
I
much
was.
sense.
and
Yeah, it makes
like
sense.
even their relationship, even though Paige just was killed, it's like it's being presented in a way that it's been long enough.
It's like grieving
in our
together.
head. Yeah,
yeah.
and they can share in that. Yeah,
And that was
I think
Gabby's
it's great.
sister. She didn't even know it.
And that's realistic.
Yeah.
People do that.
Oh,
They do.
absolutely.
They do all the time, yeah.
Absolutely. I do it
Yeah.
twice a week.
Yeah. So the important thing to know about the important thing to know about this week with JJ
For
and
you.
Gabby
For
is
you.
that they're getting to know each other.
It is.
And they went out on a little date.
And they're a good-looking couple too. I
And
like them.
they're great together.
I think
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah.
And Theo and Sierra, so we had a glimpse. I mean, Kyle Pettis, I keep saying, even if his scenes are small,
He's
but his
great.
acting is so good
He's
as
very
Theo.
good.
He's so
great
good.
as Theo.
And Sierra, I like I don't care for Sierra and her character, not the actor, I'm saying the character itself. But I like her when she's with Theo.
Yes. You know who doesn't like that? Chase.
Chase.
Yeah,
Who-
creepy McCreeperson.
Well, we're all starting to think now that he's behind the text messages to Theo, saying like freak or retard or whatever.
How upsetting are those text messages?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
And they're from
Yeah.
a blocked ID. First of all,
But,
if anyone
for the
says he's
record,
a star
Tony sends me
69,
those
he's
texts.
Yeah,
all
I
the
do.
time.
Yeah. What?
a what?
Tony sends me those kind of texts all the
We
time.
were all, I mean,
Totally
Cass,
different.
yeah, we were all talking about those texts.
You know what? It's not.
I don't
it's
think
not
that's
me.
disturbing.
It,
kind
it
of.
is
Billy
disturbing,
Flynn
but I'm
sends
glad
me.
that they did it because so many people go through that.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
So I thought it was really
Absolutely.
So I'm
relevant.
invested in how they
Sad.
actually do
Yeah,
this.
but I actually like that it's with the character of Theo because I
Yes.
think it brings like I feel like there's a reason for him to be
grounds it.
targeted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
it's-
he has autism.
Like I feel like if they did it to Chase, it would be like, come on, like he just lost his dad, like
Right.
he's not crazy, like that's really that's not nice. But like with autism, like people can be kind of hateful.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're so
Janaea
insensitive.
just wrote, Days needs to hire Tony Moore, Mark Freeman, James Lott Jr. Hashtag Maxine Son. Hashtag Chad Stalker. Hashtag Hope's brother.
Doug's my daddy. Well, who's my
and
mommy?
I'm your boss. You
You're my
all
boss.
work for me.
I don't know how we're going to explain you and Hope being brother and
I
sister.
know. We can figure it's a soap. We can figure it out.
We'll find a way.
Straighten my
Adoption.
hair.
We'll find
Or
a way.
adoption. Or
Hello.
adoption. Or
Yeah.
adoption.
Wow.
There you go.
Or you
So
know
far-reaching.
there was the lounge singer who's
Tamara
Lonnie's
Price.
Tamara Price.
I could be. She had an affair with Doug Williams, who was a singer also and had his own place years ago.
There you
There you go. Done.
Done.
Signed,
We
sealed,
figured it
delivered.
Done.
Sign, seal, delivered.
I'm going to relate everything to music for
Black
you.
hole.
That's your cue.
But no, I like that they're good together. So
Yes. So that has been your week of days, and
Yeah.
now we're going to get into our segments.
Okay.
And also, this is out loud, and also a little note for Jonathan. Shout out to Jonathan, who's our engineer.
Shout out, Jonathan.
Jonathan.
We're gonna take some calls if you're okay with that, Jen Lilley.
Yeah, like
so that
everybody.
people can-
I got
can
fudge, an ugly
chit-chat
sweater.
and stuff.
I'm good. Let's do
So
this.
in a little while, we're gonna take your phone calls, and Jonathan is going to also put it in the chat room, and I'll also repeat it for you. But we're gonna do it after our segments.
Yes.
You love how I gave all those notes.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh.
And we have the number. We have the number for them
That
to
was,
call in.
that was
Yeah.
our creative way of letting the engineer know what's going to
No,
be happening.
that
Back
wasn't-
to
the
you,
next
Bob.
5 minutes here
Yes,
on Dishin
exactly.
Days.
All right, so it's now time for our first segment, and it's the official 3 Snaps Award.
We have to come up with a sound bite for him.
I know.
It's okay.
We
We'll,
gotta figure it
we'll,
out.
we'll do it in the new year. Now,
gotta figure it out.
there were a couple of great snap moments. You know, a lot of Belle's comments, like when she said, oh, I hope, is Belle is she your quote?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, so like when she was like, who do you want to cross, Sammy
I like
or
that.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
talked
mirror
about that.
setting
That was a
rating.
good
Yes,
one.
that's a good one.
And also when she was like, with Philip, even after all these years, your free throws still suck. I love that.
Yeah,
I was
that's a
like,
good one.
oh my
That's a
god,
good
you're
one.
great. And then I was like, okay, that's not worthy. I'll keep that in my notes. I almost gave snaps.
I love that we do the same thing because I do
What?
the same thing. I'll hear something and I'll be like, okay, I'm
I
gonna jot
put-
that
I
down.
put that-
That's
put
a
that-
possibility. That's a possibility. And then I watch
Um,
the whole week and I go back.
I almost gave the snaps to the lovely shadows of Brady and Teresa as they were making love.
Shadows.
I almost did that. But since this is our last show of this year,
Yes.
and since I have never given this person
She's ready.
an official 3 Snaps award,
Ooh.
and although it pains me
Oh,
that he's
my-
going to be the official 3 Snaps award, I am giving it to no other than Mr. Billy Flynn
Really?
for his lovely story time. with
that's so
Abigail. Yeah.
I'm
First of all,
gonna tell him right now.
he, it was, first of all, the story in
He's
itself.
like, oh my god, I have a reason
I'm
to text
gonna
him.
tell
Oh my
you.
god.
Right,
Oh my
right,
god.
exactly,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
The story in itself just reminded me of like bedtime when like you were young and
Yeah.
he did the voices and it was
Yeah.
like Once Upon a Time and her name is Abby and 3 Steps.
So
like,
cute.
Loved it all. So Chad DeMera, aka Billy Flynn, gets Tony's official 3 Snaps award.
I'll let you know what he says.
Wow, that's very
So
interesting.
not the Salem court system.
Not the same.
Spoiler.
Not the.
Oh,
not
that's
the
so-
same
You know what?
project.
I was actually going to text you, and I was going to tell you should give the 3 Snaps award to is character name Nicole's dress.
Oh,
Oh, she
it was
looked
all-
Yeah, she was,
amazing.
yeah.
She looked
She's
great.
beautiful.
Oh
is
my
beautiful.
god! I told her that when we interviewed
Yeah, we
on,
did, yeah.
on Day of Days. I was like, "Girl, I am gay, and I cannot stop
You did
looking
tell her-
at
you did tell her
you
that.
and
She
your
always
dresses."
looks amazing.
She always looks amazing.
Oh, she looks amazing.
statuesque.
She's like, yeah, tall, statuesque.
Her
beauty.
boobs are my eyeline. I always tell her, I'm like, because I keep forgetting that she's so tall.
Yeah.
There's
You're
this
like-
scene coming up like in May. And it's
May.
Nicole,
May.
Brady, and Teresa. And I'm like, you guys! And I have to like look up. I wear 9-inch heels on the show.
I'm
if
sure.
anybody
Yeah, I'm
was
sure.
wondering.
Well,
I'm
we
sure.
look forward to that in May.
Yes. In May.
Yeah, you'll know.
And now it's time to find out from James Lott Jr. Look who's related.
This is my new favorite thing, is to watch the guest's face.
Me too.
Hear our new audio.
Do that again. Give me another intro again. I want to see, because Jen didn't expect that. Do it again.
Okay.
And now it's time to find out from James Lott Jr. Look who's related.
I love it. Okay, kids. So I was out there in the interwebs, and people give me suggestions. They're like, I'm confused. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. And someone said to me, well, aren't Belle and Teresa related?
No.
No, they're not. Okay, here we go. Because remember, last time Jen was here, she was working with me also.
No.
Okay, so you see in front, we're going to flash a picture of all these people. I purposely put both Belles in there on purpose. People ask me, like, that's on purpose. Kirsten Storms and Martha Madison.
Yeah, and Maxie.
Yeah, Maxie.
That's our
And that's your
connection.
connection. So,
Yeah.
so exactly. It's
Oh,
on
you didn't
purpose.
put Christy Rayner in there?
Well, they wouldn't let. Oh no! That one day or 2 days she was
Oh,
on. No.
Sorry.
Okay, so it all stems from. Here's a little something for you. It all stems with John Black. So okay, follow me.
We're following.
Okay, John Black had Belle with Marlena, had Paul with Tori,
Yep.
and Brady with Isabella.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
slut!
I know.
Yeah. Exactly. Men
Exactly.
can be sluts too.
Okay. Belle had with Sean Douglas, Claire, and Brady with Teresa, our girl over here. They had little Tate. Okay, so on a side note, Tate and Claire are double related cousins
Yeah.
because Sean and Teresa are cousins.
Right.
Wait, because Sean. Okay,
Because they're cousins.
got it.
Yeah.
They're Brady's.
We're first cousins.
They're first cousins. They're Brady's. So that's how. So Belle is not related to Teresa.
Right.
Her daughter Claire is. They're like
Right,
they're
exactly.
They're cousins. Were first cousins.
It's like
once
my
removed.
first cousin John, his wife. Love her. I'm not related to
Right,
her.
exactly,
Right,
exactly.
right.
Now here's a little icky note. Back when he was like Roman Brady and he was like considered a brother of the Bradys, Bill and Sean D were cousins. Even though they weren't born yet or anything, but that's kind of like a weird little thing.
Oh yeah.
Belle and Shondi. Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Kind of a
For
really-
like a hot second there.
Yeah,
Right.
but they weren't related.
Well, so were Brady and Teresa, and then they
Exactly.
were like, "Well, there's not enough people in this cast, so
Yeah.
we're gonna rewrite this."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Belle's daughter is related to Teresa if you want to go that direction, and that's Look Who's Related.
Well, there we go. And
Look
that,
who's related.
oh,
That was good, actually.
And that has been James Lott Jr.'s Look Who's Related.
I'm gonna make that into a dance mix. I'm ready.
Alyssa likes that you said men are sluts.
Totally. That was my
Himbos.
like Emmy submission last year. Was when Teresa like tears into Brady, and she's like, "People call me a slut, but you slept with them." And those are the only ones that I can remember. True.
That's true.
And now, continuing on with our segments, it's now it's
Do I
now
make you
time
nervous?
to find out Mark's quote of the week.
Just
like
keeps
it.
getting better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like your face. It's just like, okay.
Alrighty. So my quote, I did give you the honorable mention earlier in the show, but my
I mean,
quote,
Josh Griffin.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
I just said it. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, I guess Josh Griffith wins it
Charity
every
Oh, yeah.
Raymer, not Christy. Charity Raymer.
But like she's a horrible Belle. Somebody still saying she was horrible.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, she's a horrible.
Oh, no.
So the character who said Josh Griffin's line the best this week, I have to rename my segment now.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wait, so it's no
Josh
longer
Griffin's
going
best
to be.
line.
For 2016, it'll be who said Josh Griffin's
Line the best. That's so funny.
That'll be my new title.
Yes.
All right, can you do a new audio for me? Thank you.
Thank you.
So my new,
No, you're
this
gonna get
is
the
a,
same
and
one.
it's a brand new person,
Brand new person.
getting
Like
quote of the
you,
week.
somebody
a
told
newbie,
me.
a virgin, you
Yes.
might say, to quote of the week.
Okay.
It is going to Miss Kayla Brady, Mary Beth Evans.
So
When
good.
she was talking
Oh, she
to
has some great
Ava,
lines.
and she says, "I'm just trying to figure out, is it leukemia or the Italian Academy of Dramatic Arts?"
Worthy.
was
Way
good.
better than
Definitely,
Teresa
it was
Raymer.
another. I rewound it and watched it again. So,
Yeah.
Mary Beth Evans, you get Mark's quote
So
of the
good.
week.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mary Beth Evans gets Mark's quote of the week.
She also
Are you sure you want to come?
you know you like that.
Do you see the chaos we've turned into?
Yes.
Have you seen my sweater?
Right. But another quote that she said that was good too is she was like, I think I'm gonna need a doctor's note before I send condolences.
Says, yeah.
That was a good
Yeah,
line
that was a
too.
good one,
Kayla
yeah.
was not having. Your Aunt Kayla was not having it.
I, there was several moments where I jotted down Belle's name
Yes.
because
that's
she
Yeah.
had a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of,
Belle
she had
was just
a lot of
working it
good
out.
singers
She had some really
this
good ones.
week.
And now
then-
we have a fan of the week.
I do have a good fan of the week. And I thought this was great fan of the week for the ending of the year, because this person has been a fan of ours, has been devoted to us, and has now been on the show 3 times.
Yes, it is.
So
Yes.
Jen Lilley is going to get our
Wait,
fan
I was
of the
totally
week.
joking.
I know you were.
I was totally joking. I was like, oh, it's gonna be
Yeah,
me.
we already had it planned.
I'm sweating.
I know you were joking, so it's so funny to do that. I'm like, no, it is you. It is you, bitch. It's you.
Cheese and crackers.
Thank you from us
That's love
for
to
being
love.
so.
I accept this poison plant.
And she
I really
always-
want to come back like at least once a month next
Let's
year.
do it.
Would the
Let's
fans
do
be
it.
opposed?
Oh, I'm sure.
Don't
They will
tag
not
me.
be.
Don't tag me if you're opposed, because I read all my mentions. It's always the
But-
Oh,
worst.
see, they're saying good choice.
But no,
good
you've been a
choice.
great supporter of us. You have.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
have.
Yes.
You have.
And been here more than anybody else.
Or anybody
Yeah,
else?
this is true.
Aw.
This is very true.
Hey, maybe Billy Flynn and I can co-host together, and it would be like,
I would need to lay on that couch. I couldn't even keep it together.
Then we'll start a new segment. I'll have my own segment.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Billy Flynn feeds my grapes, and now
I love that
it's
segment.
grape feeding time.
I know. I just want to see. I want to see a video of you explaining that segment to him.
Oh right, there you go, right.
So Bill,
He's gonna be like, "Why did I ever answer that freak's tweets?"
Yes,
That's what I want to
exactly,
know.
yes.
No, he loves you.
Yeah, he does.
He's a
and
sweetheart.
so we'd love to have that, but you just
Yeah.
feel it's the best supporter. You're just so good. So.
yes.
Guys?
So thank
Yeah,
you for
so
that.
Jen gets our fan of the week.
Aw.
All right, so now it's time to open up our chat lines and have you guys call in and chit chat with us. Ask any questions that you would like to us, to Jen Lilley, and all that. So you can give us a call at 424-256-1633. Yes, we are in a new studio. That is 424-256-1633.
I
Give
love
us a
that
call.
it's over
so
there.
we can
Yeah.
chit chat.
Good thing about
and,
this studio.
it will be great. So
We also want
phone
Cassie
lines are
too.
open.
We love Cassie, so she's always welcome to come on too. People
Yeah.
love
Cassie
it.
the Pie was
well, Cassie's
so
been
good.
twice. You've
Yeah.
been 3 times. Billy's
Been
been twice. And
That's
that's,
just why it's
the
a
most.
multiple-
Those are the
multiple, yeah.
Oh,
most.
someone said.
I mean, Billy is because I basically stalk him and make him come.
Speaking of, they've asked, has Billy text back?
Oh,
And we have a call live on the air.
Not yet.
Hello, caller. You are live on DISHIN Days on AfterBuzz TV.
see how
What's
I
your
am.
name and where are you calling from?
My name is Sharwin, and I'm from Tennessee.
Sherwin from Tennessee. Howdy. What's your question or comment?
A couple of things I wanted to say. If you will go back and check, I guess when you guys first started doing your sound bites, you did have a sound bite from Alexis with the Oh Snap Award. You did 3 snaps, and she had a sound bite that said
Oh,
Snap.
that's right.
what?
You mean for
So
GH?
you do have one for that.
I don't.
I
Second,
remember
I wanted
that.
to say that with
think
Hope
Alexis on GH.
and the craziness that's going on with her, I do kind of like it because it reminds me of when she was on the pills, the sleeping pills.
Yeah, but
She'd
then
get
she had a
all the
reason.
Regimen.
She had a reason because
So-
she was on pills.
Well,
Now
has
she
a
has,
Yeah,
a,
but-
she has a
right now.
reason
Well, she has
now.
a
Her
reason now.
husband
Her-
died,
No,
so did
that
her
is just
fiance
cray-cray.
husband die.
Her husband.
Everybody's
she's-
dead.
Yeah, she's
I'm
Daughter's
sticking to it.
kidnapped.
I'm
I
sticking
would be
to it.
postal
It's
too.
still a reason. I mean,
Sticking to it.
Bo hasn't
Thanks
been
for
around.
calling in and getting me all wound up again.
Right.
Listen,
Eat some
And one last
fudge.
question. This one's
Okay.
for Jen. I don't know if she can tell me or not because I've been trying to find this for years. Where in the hell is Salem? Can you tell me? Yes or no?
Oh yeah. I do know the answer to this.
Do you
Okay.
need to do it on the whiteboard?
Salem, where Salem on in Days is in Illinois.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Right,
it's
just outside of
near
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Though my parents
Finally,
live.
finally.
Yes.
and it's not that far from Chicago because
No,
people
I
take
think they
trips
said
there.
3 hours
2
away.
hours.
Right.
3 hours. Yeah.
I think
Oh, I
on
thought
one
it was
episode
30
somebody,
minutes. Maybe it's 3
I
hours.
thought somebody said 3 hours away.
Maybe
Quite
it
sure.
is.
I could
Yeah.
be.
It's in Illinois somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, look at
Well, I
I'm sure
appreciate it.
someone-
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
for calling
calling
in and
in.
supporting us.
All right. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we now have another caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to AfterBuzz TV's DISHIN Days. You are on live. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, I just want to tell them how much I like this show, and it's been great. And I've only been on it about 3 months, and you guys are hysterical.
Oh,
And
thank you.
Thank you.
It's just fabulous.
Thanks.
I agree.
We enjoy doing this
Yeah.
because we are 3 dudes that watch Days of Our Lives and we decided to come together and really
Dude,
and
I do
let
too.
our powers combine.
And I came to Jen Lilley a couple of years ago, and I'm a musician, and so Tinseltime, I was so hoping it was good, and I'm thinking, oh, it's just going to be a thing. It's spectacular.
Thank you.
It's just great.
Thanks.
And
And is that Jen?
Yeah,
Yes,
she's
Jen
here.
right here. Jen's right
Lily
here.
is here, sitting here.
No! I'm talking to the Jen Lilley.
Yeah.
Wait,
The
did you think
Jen Lilley
I have
Lily.
blonde? This is my natural hair color. I know it's confusing because I'm still brown haired on
So
TV, also
you're
known
half
as a
blonde
brunette.
and half brunette now?
Half blonde, half brunette.
I mean, no.
It's like a Sandy-ish.
I was gonna say
I don't
that
know.
really bad.
I was
But yeah, you're talking to Jen. Jen is here.
Anyway.
Jen is
Oh
here.
my God.
Yep.
Honey, we had a chance to talk one time on something. I can't
What's your name?
believe I'm
I
talking
was
to you.
gonna say, did you say your name? What is
You
your
have
name?
seriously, you have been such an inspiration. You've been such a redirectional force for me over this last year in terms of my relationship with Christ.
Oh.
And listening to you,
What? Thank you.
yeah, I'm
going to church right after
completely
the show.
serious.
She's going to church after the show.
I
Pray
am.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your name,
What
sir?
is your name?
Listening to you talk about your role, listening to talk about your faith and why it stands out and why you play Teresa and why you give back and how you give back. I can't believe I'm talking to you. Man, I mean literally, you have been a silent light in my life this year.
Oh.
That's sweet.
And I'm 58. I mean, I'm 1,000 years old. And
It's okay. So is Mark.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Thank you.
Tell us your name. We still never got your
keep
name.
doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing because it's making a difference. And you're gonna hear people tell you that you're great, and you're gonna hear people tell you that, oh, you're too fat or you're too skinny or you shouldn't be doing this and wearing soap operas and whatever. Honey, you are making a silent difference
Thanks.
to a lot of people that will never tell you that. I can't believe I have the opportunity. I'm just stunned. I can't believe I have the opportunity to say thank you.
That
Well,
is
thank
ama-
you.
Well, before we have to let you go, tell us your name and where you're
Yeah.
calling from.
Yeah, well, I'm T-Bone Rick on her little
I know
Twitter
who you
thing.
are. I was wondering if it was you.
Yes, you sent me a thing. You sent me
I
a
know.
card. You occasionally respond when it's appropriate, and you also say, "Stop stalking me."
No, it's not
That's
true.
appropriate.
So not true. Now you're lying.
Well, by the way, the light in your bathroom is out, and you need to fix that.
That's
Do you have my
funny.
baking cups that somebody broke in and stole something
not,
from you?
not that I'm a stalker, man.
I love it. I love it.
It's hilarious.
Well, thank you
Thanks,
so much
T-Bone.
for calling
Thank
in
you.
and keep watching
I
us and
haven't seen
supporting
I
us.
haven't seen the Christmas movie yet, but I will. But guys,
You'll like it.
you should be on DISHIN Days every day. Whatever.
When they're not here, I'm just in the
Right,
studio.
just
Like,
Come in and hang
you guys
out.
are just waiting for you.
Yes.
All right, well, we have
Thank
to take
you.
another
It's my
call.
favorite thing. So I gotta go. I mean, you got other
Bye.
people you want to talk to. Hey, Jen.
Thank you so
you
much for calling in.
So much.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we
Lunch
have
time.
some
Go.
more callers calling in. We have on the line live. Welcome to DISHIN Days on AfterBuzz TV. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name's Emma. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Hello, Emma from
Hi.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh, you betcha.
Wait, is this Emma
Rudd.
One hour
Emma?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you
Yeah.
are. I know who you are. It's like, I know who you
Look
are.
at that.
Right.
What's your question or comment?
Well, I have to tell Jen, I love your Tinseltime CD, and I loved your Spirit of Christmas movie that I watched last night. It was so good. I do have to ask, if Teresa was not in fashion, what would your go-to occupation be for her?
Oh, good question.
Pharmacist.
Oh my God, that's genius!
That is genius.
That's what I'm
That's it.
talking about. Can you see that? Like you
Jen's
cut to
idea.
Jen behind the. Oh my God, slipping pills.
Yes.
That's genius.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, Josh Griffith.
That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Jen Lilley would not. Though I do love science, but I mean, it just seems suited to Teresa.
I love it.
I had to come up with something witty.
Tony, will you put the phone number in there?
Did she hang up? She was like,
my computer is locked up.
bring it
So
up.
we'll put the phone number in one more
I
time.
see if he puts it up on the screen again. I can.
It starts with a 4.
Yeah, it's 424-256-1633, 424-256-1633. We're going to take a couple of calls, and then we have to wrap things up because we have to get ready for the GH report.
Yep.
So we're going to... Oh, is Emma... Emma, are you still there?
No.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, there she is.
There you are.
Oh, you're quiet. Oh, thank you for calling, Emma. Sorry.
We love you.
Oh, is she gone now? Oh, wait, I don't know what happened.
We got a new caller.
Oh, there's a new caller. Well, Emma,
Bye,
thank you for calling in.
Yeah, you're
hello,
right.
you are now on live on AfterBuzz TV's Dishin Days. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello.
I can hear
I
a
can
little
kind
bit.
of hear.
Oh, there.
Hello.
Hi. You're on live on AfterBuzz TV's Dishin Days. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name's Lisa, and I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Lisa.
Atlanta.
I can hear it in your voice.
Do you have a quick question or comment?
I sure do. I just want to say Merry Christmas to y'all and thank y'all for what y'all do. And some of the fans were wanting to know if, from the spirit of Christmas,
Yeah.
if they missed it last night, they were wanting to ask Jen, where can we see it? And I watched it last night, but some of the other friends were wanting to know. You know,
Oh, so
you
you're
were
in the
right
clear,
away.
Lisa. I'm actually not sure. I was
If it's on
very
Lifetime, they're gonna-
confused.
Well,
Don't repeat it. Don't repeat
And
it.
Lifetime, I think you can watch on demand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
Okay.
if you have Apple TV, you can go to
Yeah.
I
Apple
know
TV
that
and watch it.
somebody told me they were re-airing it tonight, but I literally don't know. I will tell you who would know is my amazing fan, Brienne, who I love, and she is Jen Lilley fan on Twitter, and she knows everything. She tells me everything about my life. I'm like, oh, okay, good. I don't know. I was a little confused about it, but I'm hoping it will. I mean, I'm sure Lifetime plans to air it a lot
Oh, I'm
because
sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
There was
I
a
watched it.
huge
I loved
bidding
the
war for
ending,
it.
By the way, it was really great for her. Yes,
oh, I loved that
and
script.
that dress was the red dress was amazing on you. Yes.
Thank you.
Someone says it's on lifetime.com.
Oh,
Lifetime.com.
there you go.
And there you go. All right, well,
All right.
thank you so
y'all,
much for
guys.
calling
Thank you.
in,
Happy
and
Merry
happy
Christmas.
holidays, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry
Love y'all.
Christmas.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Okay, we're going to take one more call before we wrap things up. Hello, caller. You are on live on AfterBuzz TV's Dishin Days. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Carolyn from Connecticut.
Carolyn Topo.
Jen, do you know Carolyn?
Not necessarily. I don't know. It depends if I know your Twitter name.
It's Carolyn Topol. Did I pronounce that right, Carolyn?
T-O-P-P-E-L?
Yes, you do.
T-O-P...
T-O-P-O-O.
Oh, wow.
And the one thing I love about Carolyn is that, and what you wouldn't know if you saw a picture of her, she writes gay erotica books.
Yes.
Oh, I just fell in love with you even more.
You didn't know that? Oh, you didn't know
Yeah.
that? Oh,
I
yes.
didn't
she
know
does.
that.
Yeah.
Like if you look at her, you would think like,
I
oh,
thought he was going to say if you would not know if you looked at her, but she writes books. And I was going to say, whoa, a woman with a brain. What?
Wow,
if you,
crazy.
if you look at her and she said like, oh, I'm a writer, you would think, oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. And then she says gay erotica, you would be like,
Bomb dropped.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mind blown.
I know.
So, sorry, Carolyn, I had to give you that shout out. And her book, she has a new book that just came out.
Yes, she did. She did. Yes,
So,
she did.
Carolyn, what's your question or comment?
Well, first of all, I want to say I would love to see Jen Lilley come on regularly. You're always a pleasure to see, and you're hysterically funny and witty, so thank you.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to wish you guys a really happy New Year, and thank you for having a wonderful, fun show every Sunday night.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so
Very
much.
sweet.
Thank you. We really enjoyed doing it.
Thank you so much.
We were just saying in the car on the way here, we were talking about, because James has 2 shows back to back, and it's a lot of time on Sunday for him to be here. And I said, oh, it's my day off. But we said on the way here, it's like, it's not like going to
No.
work. We just love coming here
hello.
and having
There's
fun.
pizza
and
bites, there's
Yeah,
fudge,
I
there's
mean,
ugly sweaters.
They still let me in, so I should be happy that they still buzz
You know,
me
and
in. so.
me, Tony, and Mark, we talk almost almost every day about something about this show.
Yeah.
We're planning things. There's some good stuff coming up in 2016. Our anniversary, 1 year anniversary coming up in February. You have to come back for that, of course, Jen.
When?
February 8th.
Well, that's wonderful. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all your shows, and I've watched GH with James afterwards also.
Yes, you do.
Good.
Yes, you
Yay!
do. So, as you know, Jen Lilley was on GH. So.
The other show I like. But so
Yes.
then are you doing the show on the 7th? Because the 8th is a Monday.
Yes.
Oh, I guess so. Yes, it'll be 7.
Yeah, it'll be 7.
Yeah.
I'm marking it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be very, very exciting.
I plan on being schnockered.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So you
I'll bring
might want to.
Moscato.
You may not
Bring
want
Moscato.
to.
So bring Moscato.
Okay.
We're
It's
done.
like alcoholic juice.
Yes, it is.
I go to parties, they're like, would you like some Chardonnay? I'm like, I'm a child. I would like some juice, please.
You may not want to invite Billy to
And
surprise
Carolyn,
me.
you have to
if I'm
fly out
drunk.
here or something and sit with us.
He may not make it
What's
out.
going
alive.
on?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
So, but yeah.
Carolyn, thank you
Then
so
Carolyn
much
can
for
write a book
calling
about
in.
that episode.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Carolyn.
Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's
So
funny.
I really wanted to end this year with the call from Daquan, but
Daquan.
he has
Daquan
he has
Roulette.
mysteriously disappeared from the
Chat room.
chat room. He's gotten very quiet.
Well, maybe we can plan it for the anniversary show. He can call it.
that would
Yes.
be great. I would
So
love
now
that.
you gotta wait till
February
February.
7th.
Yeah, February
February
7th.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so let's wrap up a couple of things. I'm just gonna breeze through
Yeah.
really quick.
Some
News and gossip. Molly Burnett is coming back.
Mike's favorite.
So
Hell, dude.
I mean, I'm happy
Every
for
time
you.
I'm on the
I
show.
know.
I'm happy
I
for
know.
you and your friend, but
I'm your friend.
and I don't care that she's coming back because she's coming back so we can bury Daniel. So that's okay by
Dang.
me.
He's like,
well, who knows? Maybe she's back.
No, she's not gonna be back. Mark my
you
words.
know what?
Mark my words.
Every time we start a hashtag,
Emotional fudge moment.
We're losing Jen. We're losing Jen.
She's like, Lizzie Jen, I caught you. You're fine. You're fine.
Every time we start a hashtag,
You're
the
fine.
person comes back. So I'm gonna say
It's
hashtag bring back Molly Burnett.
I was like, I got you.
Forever.
I got you.
Yeah. See, now you gotta put
Molly
specific.
Burnett.
Yeah, you
Molly. I almost fell out of chair for you.
Yeah, I caught her.
And look,
caught
and
her.
look how she's looking at you.
I know that's her trying not to laugh at me
Yeah.
when I'm just falling out of chairs. With
I mean, I'm happy she's got work. I think Molly is fantastic. I'm just not a Molly fan. We all know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then,
not a Jonas Family fan.
Yeah, he's not Joe's fan.
And then really quick, also Nadia
Nadia,
Bjorlin.
my girl, I love Nadia.
She's
So
coming back
good.
full time.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm so surprised. I love it.
Which I'm in,
Yeah,
that's what's been
that's what they
reported.
said.
It's
And-
reported.
Yeah, but I'm wondering how.
I'm
That's
sorry,
gonna,
I've been a tidbit. I don't know.
I'm wondering how this is gonna play into like a real life pregnancy
Right.
because she's pregnant.
She's pregnant,
Well,
really.
she can be pregnant on the show.
I guess, but then again,
Except she's
Girls
still
get
more
pregnant.
fit
I
than
don't know
I
if you know
am.
that.
I'm
I
the
mean,
same
I know
with her.
that.
With her, I'm sure.
But then again, Nadia Bjorlin is like
The most gorgeous
Yes.
human.
most gorgeous
Ridiculous.
and like
Intelligent.
super nice. I partnered
Yes.
with her. Super
Yeah.
nice.
And I feel
Amazing.
like she's
Yes.
gonna be one of those moms that like she's gonna be like, oh, I'm 9 months, and it's just gonna be like,
Exactly.
Exactly.
like she's and they're gonna be like, you're pregnant.
Meanwhile, there's like memes about me. They're like, pregnant? I'm like,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So really quick, Jen, I want you to let the fans know how well Tinsel Time is doing because you kind of had reports on that so far, and
yeah.
just all things with you because you've had a great December 19th was a great day.
that was yesterday.
for Jen Lilley.
Yes.
So
It was a great day for me.
run down all 3 things
Okay.
that made it great.
Tinsel
Number 1.
Time made it to number 2 on Amazon's bestsellers in jazz,
Yay.
which is amazing.
Number 2.
I starred in a Lifetime movie, like starred lead,
Nice.
awesome, called The Spirit of Christmas. Very
And
fun.
the most fantastical thing, number 3.
Mimi, also known as Mariah Carey, used my music in her movie, which was my competing movie, A Christmas Melody.
No way.
And she was like very adamant apparently about no other female vocalist, and yet she approved me.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was my Jingle Bells, but then they slowed it down and lowered my voice, so now I sound like a really earthy black woman. And my producer and I love it.
I get that
It's
a
like
lot.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. So we were like, all right, whatever, give us the money.
I know. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
That's awesome.
It was
Congratulations.
amazing.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, it's amazing. I'm sweating.
So
Yes.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
All around.
That was good year for you.
It's good Christmas.
Next week on Days, we see the Christmas ornaments
makes me cry every time.
Yes.
I already hung mine from Billy.
I have mine. It says hope on it. So I haven't.
Teresa will never have one.
Nope.
Never say never.
Never say never.
Okay,
Not on the
no,
Horton
You never
tree.
know.
no, please.
You never know.
Not on the Horton tree.
You know
exactly.
what Teresa's gonna do? She's
No,
gonna
that
go
would be
get
in a
ball, write her
museum.
name on it, sneak in, and hang on the tree and run.
After she breaks into John and Marlena's for some more
Exactly.
num-nums.
So, and also I want to remind you guys that we are going to enjoy our holiday festivities. So there will not be Edition Days next Sunday, December 27th.
Right.
When are we back?
We are back on January 3rd,
Oh,
which is my birthday.
hopefully we'll
It's
be
his
back.
birthday.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
He has to come
yay.
back for his birthday.
What kind of cake do you want? This is for real. This
For
is
real,
not a
sis?
drill. What kind of cake do you want?
I don't know.
Okay, you get back to me on any kind of cake.
Okay.
Your favorite kind.
Because I won't be
Okay.
here,
Whatever it
so
is.
sit in for me.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
So
I'm
Jen,
I
I'm
hope
writing
I'll
it
be
down.
back.
Birthday.
I think I'll be back.
I'm sending a video. I'm sending a video
Okay.
now. I'm sending a
Okay.
video.
I'm
Done,
coming-
and
I
let
fly
me
back in
know
on the
I'll be
7th.
back 29th, I think,
you
if I go.
want.
Yeah.
I'll be sending a video.
What
now.
kind of cake
But we'll
you
be
want?
celebrating my little B day.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be.
What are you doing for the holidays?
I am flying home to South Carolina.
Okay.
And I'm visiting family in Alabama.
Okay.
And I'm actually spending New Year's Eve with my best friend Paris. Shout out to Paris in Atlanta.
Jen, what are you doing for the holidays?
I'm wearing sweatpants and not making food and not washing my hair and reading a book.
Atta girl.
Yep.
James Lott Jr.
The kids and the grandkids. Of course, I'm doing that in Sacramento.
Grandkids. Man,
right.
black don't crack.
I sure don't.
I know, right?
This is not fair.
I'm the oldest one here. I'm actually the oldest one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest.
Yeah, he's the youngest. I'm the
That's
oldest.
why I keep him, because I don't want
Mark J. Freeman, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I may, if I can get dog sitters, will be flying to Munich
Oh, nice.
and be spending Christmas in
And
Munich
they're the
with
cutest
my
dogs.
husband.
They're the cutest
Oh,
dogs.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a pug and a chihuahua.
I can't help you.
Winston Montgomery and Baxter Alexander.
I
I was
love
gonna say,
that.
if they're hypoallergenic, I can help you. If they're poodles, they can help you.
Yeah, no, they're
Oh.
not. But they're wonderful, so.
They are wonderful.
And now to close out our show, we are
Setting my
going to
alarms.
have some lovely Tinseltime music
Yay!
playing in the background to get you in the holiday spirit. If you have not ordered your copy of Tinseltown, make sure you go to jenlilley.com.
I'll be putting mine in my CD player in my car.
I'm in mine too.
I do still have a
Mine's
CD
in
player.
Or just get it on Amazon.
Or get it on Amazon.
Make it #1.
So before we head out, Mark, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lorraine Love, Lorayne Love, and on Facebook / the Mark J. Freeman. That's it.
Yeah.
I haven't added the Flynn yet.
Just stay tuned. I'm doing GH Report next year on AfterBuzz TV.
And where can they find you?
Oh, well, Black Hope LA on
Without
Twitter.
the C, without the C.
I was gonna say, oh, with the C.
Black with a K.
Yeah, about the C. I know, I couldn't
Okay,
get
I
it.
know. I was like trying to find you today. I was like, what? It took me a while.
You found me though. You
Teresa
found
would
me.
not be a good detective.
But a good
Jen,
pharmacist.
Jen J-E-N.
I'm doing a new hashtag, Teresa
Lilley.
Pharmacist.
Yeah,
That's my new
exactly.
thing.
I love EY. And Tony?
Well, you guys can find me on